We have great news for everybody. iDiskiTV Times, our newspaper, will be available at ShopRite stores across Gauteng from this Tuesday, the 26th of April, for absolutely free. Look for the newspaper stand. It's written iDiskiTV Times between the tail points and the entrance, and just take your copy for free. And once you have the newspaper, you can enter our hashtag iDiski selfie competition by sharing a picture with yourself holding the newspaper on Facebook or Twitter, and 2 lucky readers will win 500 rands cash every week and an extra 500 rands in betting credit if you have an account with World Sports Betting. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Cape Town City 2 in the DStv Premiership. All the fuss, all the DCs and all the cases, it all comes down to this: Golden Arrows winning against Kaizer Chiefs, Cape Town City winning against Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are then, after hundreds of thousands of rands being spent, we end up with 2 matches being lost by a club which agreed to the rules and they breached, and there were cases, but eventually the matches were played. 4 matches left for everyone now. Cape Town City getting closer and closer to the CAF Champions League slot. They are on 44 points. Royal AM are on 45 points. What do you make of the game, sir?
Yeah, greetings to you, Ashim.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, but a very good first half. I was more happy with the first half because of at least both teams tried to play. For the first 15 minutes, Cape Town City had a Kaizer Chiefs because of mainly attacks. We were right, they overloaded the right hand side there, Martins. So and they pushed him more up front, and also whenever they were aiming for a space behind, they were using also Chris Martins. So on the left hand side, first half, nothing happened on the left hand side. But to your surprise, second half they change. That is why sometimes in football, man, tactics are very important. Second half they pushed Mashego. They were operating more on the left hand side. Push Mashego more forward. Push Umukeke because of we've got versatility more on Umukeke. Push to Umukeke go left back and still push Abu Umakola because of now you've got the reason to consolidating about you need to keep position. Maona Umakola una not that the ball retention ako iba ngcono because of I felt with the Chiefs they were doing good first half. I mean check what are the areas that need a concern or attention. I felt with the wide areas they needed the attention. Bring on Zuma first half so that at least he gives you a with an arrogance you're of taking on players. Bring on Usikota Gusa early so that at least you've got the penetration because of Cape Town City. All they did was to push Chiefs and Masaitin so that at least they try to cross without the penetration. Masaitin they lacked a bit of penetration. Players were penetrating. On the left hand side they had Frosler, whom they tried to use in terms of maybe Iwit. They had Utoli all the time. He's a left footer. Yeah, all the time he will drift inside when he has the ball. So bring in Zuma so that he gives you that arrogance of taking players on and creating something. Because he also had a shot. He also had an impact a game. Bring on Usikota so that at least also instigate on the left hand side. So now you've got at least with that Cape Town City is supposed to take a notice of or take charge of because of now most of our Texas Chiefs. All Amatex they were in the middle, and in the middle Beifasile Ngomukeke no I think Ambina yes Ambina they locked the midfield very well because of Manje. They protected also his spine because of their spine is very comfortable because of Cupido no Felix also they are good reader of the game. They sense the danger. They close down our areas. I need a concern over. You felt also no team first goal it's a lapse. Concentration in a lapse, my mistakes. Because of if you are not sure, clear the danger. Then we will talk after. Because of now, you can see goalkeeper Ugute is trying to hit the ball a height low, so you won't get enough power in terms of and a good persistent and good pressure from Chris Martins. Because of also he was most of our attacks, he was always attacking the space. Whenever they were opting for a ball for over the top for last defensive line, they were using Martins to run into those spaces.
It seems that Eric Matoa does a mistake, he gets is taken off. Njabulo Ngcobo does a big mistake, he's taken off. Fukadoso as well. I'm not talking about the idea of taking them off, but it seems as though whoever Chiefs are trying to replace a centre back who's faltering with is replacing it with another faltering centre back, because all of them are making mistakes that are directly leading to goals.
Yeah, it's a price that you pay sometimes, especially a man defender. If you're trying to be composed or too composed, that's a price you pay. So, but again, it comes with the emphasis which we need to build up and play properly. So if you're building up and play properly, these are some of the mistakes. That's a danger that exists. So it means, manje, the agency from your defenders, they need to have a bit of a sense of agency. Because now, if you drop down the pace and also manje, strikers, they are pressing you hard, then you are bound to make those mistakes. You check wonke mistakes as I'm always complaining about the opening up, especially my centre backs up, because of as much as you're trying to play, you've got Ngezana opening right wide area, because of they are using Blom to attack, which I feel sometimes I balance lay. He's never giving them enough quality in terms of crosser, in terms of maybe low width. Yes, you have a width, but in terms of crosser and the penetration that they need, he's not giving them. Then you've got also Ukados who's opening. So most of the time, the spine is always exposed. Everyone that gets the ball, he shoots straight to my part, because of both central defenders, they are opening. Because of that was our argument last time. Mistake yaga mato. Because of now, if you wanna start a build up and you are opening too wide, especially for my centre backs, then these are the mistakes that you are bound to make.
Let's wrap it up. Last one. What do you make of Arthur Zwane and Dylan Shepherd's audition? If they are looking at this as an audition, are they giving enough confidence to say, you are the gents to take us forward? Because they lost against Stellenbosch, they lost against Arrows, they've lost today against Cape Town City.
One thing that they've brought at least is a bit of a ball retention. At least when a ball retention is nice to watch, but kuma areas are key in terms of maybe penetration and combination play and agency, your third man running, entries boxing, and also ne striker. I felt good in a corner. Maybe try push Upaka forward, or maybe even Upilati, so that at least you still have a bit of his speed and also a dynamism in terms of Ngoba. Ukados, Castro, no, Nurkovic. Bafika lapha babhayinde lapha and manje la ufuna ukungena khona bavalile ngoba ivolume seyiningi. So I feel ukuthi Coach Arthur, no Coach Dillon. That's one thing aspect at least abayibusile indaba yokudlala, because of they've been trying to emphasize indaba yokuthi let's have a Kaizer Chiefs that's playing. Right. Let's have a Kaizer Chiefs that's arrogant on the ball. But in terms of taking Kaizer Chiefs forward, I still feel kuti they need somebody or strong. They need good quality players, especially njoba maybe sekuzovalwa kuyo market, get quality players, get a quality coach, and give your team a bit of identity and a Kaizer Chiefs that will play with more of arrogance.
All right, 4 more games in the audition. First 3 matches, all 3 losses for Dylan Shepherd and Arthur Zwane. It is DStv Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.